Hello, everyone. This is the legend Mike Wilkerson of Sooner Legends Podcast. I would like to personally welcome you to my channel as today we are on part six of our seven Heisman Trophy winners here at the University of Oklahoma. Uh, if you go back and you want to review, I have uh, Billy Vessels, Steve Owens, Billy Sims, Jason White, Sam Bradford, and today we we're almost in conclusion of our seven, with today being Baker Mayfield. And as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Glad to have each and every one of you here to discuss OU history and uh, history of the football program, its past players and coaches. I love talking about this stuff. It's a passion of mine. I've been a Sooner fan for a long time, and this is pretty much why I formed this channel. Is my love for OU and its history. So let's talk about Baker. Like I said, he was our sixth Heisman Trophy winner, and he was probably. I'm going to go out on a limb and probably say he's probably the most beloved player in OU that's ever played for OU. I'll just say that. Uh, as y'all remember, he's got a start at Texas Tech in 2013. Uh, he started that year for Tech because of their projected starting quarterback, Michael Brewer, went down with a back injury. So Baker started, and he was the first walk on true freshman to start an FBS season at the quarterback position. And in his first season, or his first game at SMU, Baker passed for 413 yards, four touchdowns, and his 43 completions of 60 attempts broke a school record held by Billy Joe Tolliver and fell four completions short of the NCAA Division One FBS single game record for completions by a freshman held by Lake McCowan. And for his performance in that game, Baker was named the Big 12 Conference Player of the Week, the first freshman quarterback at Texas Tech to be named since Cliff Kingsbury in 1999. And of course, into that season, Baker went out with a knee injury, and he lost his starting job to true freshman quarterback Davis Webb. And Baker finished that season with 2,315 yards on 218 of 340 completions, with 12 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Baker did that year, though. He was named the Big 12 Freshman Offensive Player of the Year for the 2013 season, and announced he was leaving the program due to a quote unquote miscommunication error. Of course, y'all know the legend. When Baker came to OU, he came incognito under the radar, flew under Stoops, flew uh, under everybody's radar at OU. And of course, Baker went on uh, to elaborate in an interview on ESPN that he had issues with the scholarship, and it was believed that he had earned the starting quarterback role, and that further competition was not quote unquote really fair, which Cliff Kingsbury denied that report. Uh, in February of 2014, Oklahoma head coach Bob Stoops did announce and confirm that Mayfield would be a walk-on for OU. And due to the Big 12 rules at that time, Baker had to set out for a year, and he lost a year of eligibility. And of course, if you remember, they tried appealing for Baker, to which no avail. It never did happen. So he lost a year of eligibility and had to set out the for that season. And the 2015 season, Baker was named QB1 on August 24th, 2015, beating out Trevor Knight. And Baker finished the 2015 season with 3,700 yards passing, 36 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions, and finished fourth in the Heisman Trophy voting that year. And of course, we all remember we went to the Orange Bowl and played Clemson and got our butts kicked by Brent Venables and the Clemson Tigers 37-17. And in 2016, that was the year, if y'all remember, OU played Texas Tech. And who was the quarterback for Texas Tech then? That's right, Kansas City quarterback Patrick Mahomes. And that was a quarterback duel. Don't y'all remember? I mean, that game set records, single game records. I mean, it was phenomenal. Oklahoma did beat the Red Raiders 66-59, and some highlights between Baker and Pat Holmes. Baker had 545 yards passing on 7 touchdowns, and Mahomes tallied 734 passing yards and 5 touchdowns in that game. And combined with Baker, like I said, that broke several single game passing records. And that year, if y'all also remember that Baker and D.D. Westbrook were finalists for the Heisman Trophy, and Baker came in third that year. Also, we defeated Auburn in the Sugar Bowl 35-19. Baker was named MVP for having 19 completions on 28 attempts and 296 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. Now comes 2017. This was the fun year. Now this was this was arguably, could I say, it was Baker's Heisman Trophy winning year. But let's say that there was some, how do we want to say it? There was some controversial things that went on that year with Baker. Like, for example, when we played Ohio State at the Horseshoe and won the game, Baker took the OU flag from the Roughnecks, ran out to midfield and planted it right there in midfield. And of course, who can ever remember the Kansas game? We don't have to go there, but let's just say he grabbed a certain area of his body and said some superlatives, and we'll leave it at that. But y'all know what happened. And of course, Baker told the fans that if you want to cheer on Kansas, go watch Kansas basketball. And of course, for that little action at Kansas, Lincoln Riley stripped him of being a captain and starting in the game against West Virginia, where we got to see a small glimpse of future Heisman winner Kyler Murray that game. Y'all remember. Which, like I said, Baker Mayfield, he won the Heisman Trophy in 2017. He received 86% of the Heisman votes, which was it. It was the majority. I mean, he won it by a landslide. And also to note that that was the third highest voting in Heisman history. So there you have it. There's Mr. Baker Mayfield, most beloved quarterback or player at OU that we've ever had. Can I ask you to hop down in the comments and tell me what you think about Shake and Bake? Tell me tell me some of your memories of Baker. I mean, there's several to be enjoyed. And I want to thank you for taking your time out of your weekend coming in and watching my video on Baker or any other videos that I have on my channel. Uh, I love interacting and mingling with my subscribers in the chat. So be sure to hop down in the chat. And when you leave out, can you please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell. That way you won't miss any future OU content or college football related content that I'll be adding, and comment because it helps the algorithm of YouTube. And also I am pleased to announce that this video I am partnered with DevilDog's Brew and Beans. It's a veteran-owned coffee brand that takes pride in brewing coffee blends that embodies the spirit of the fearless and dedicated Marine Corps, where every sip is a celebration of strength, camaraderie, and exceptional taste. And you'll get 10% off your first order if you use my promo code Sooner Legends at checkout, and you'll also receive free shipping in the continental United States. And also, for every dollar you spend with Devil Dogs, a portion of it will go to the Wounded Warrior Project. So that's all we have for today, folks. This is the legend. We'll see you on the backside.